Hi guys. Hi guys. Shout out to Adventure Replay Game. Please like this video on your way in or out the door. What's going on? What's going on? I was kind of busy today. Oh my, wasn't I? But I also got real life handle. Let's not get that shit twisted. Also got real life handle. And I'm up late today, which is fine because I still have other things to do because not as deep sleep as I would like her. Yeah, so because I had a lot going on, I need to do the steam mopping and stuff, so I gotta wait. Because if I go in her room and start moving stuff around, she gonna be, I did get my cigarettes. I did. But I went out today, like I told you guys. Well, I don't know if I told you guys. I went out today to get a air blower, which I did manage to get. Let me show you guys. A lot of little miniature one. It's cute. Hold on. Make sure my camera the right way. Settings, camera. Okay, it is. Oh no, wrong button. I got a little miniature one. Cute. And it did the job, most importantly. So I had to go out today to get that. And then, oh, let me show you. You know what? I'm debating on that. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, there was something else supposed to happen today. I knew wasn't going to happen. But I'm going to just tell my lawyers I got more proof of these stalkers watching my page. So yeah, I went out today, did some little errands, came back. Hey, sweet one boo, came back. I was marinating my what you call it, pork neck bones. But normally I buy fresh, but this time I had bought smoked. So I had marinated them with the oxtail seasoning. And hold on a second, guys. Yeah. So like I was saying, I had marinated them. I did the oxtail seasoning, and then I had a little bit of oxtail sauce for seasoning. Oh, it was no contest. It was just a cooking challenge. Well, not a challenge. What she called it? Cook off. Yeah. So nobody. It was no winner or losers. It was just okay, sweet one. I'm glad you're here. Remember when I came up with the concept of my channel that everybody just cook together? You know what I'm saying? And teach each other. Like, and my point of view was like, because I know a lot of soulful dishes, but with soulful dishes, I can still learn, you know? But my grandmother, she taught me like a lot of soulful dishes, even though she's from New York. Well, she's from down south, but so that's how I get it. So yeah, I was talking about that on Pretty Girls Chocolate Channel. So that's how we came up with the neck bones thing. Because remember, it was never supposed to be a competition. So I had said that to Pretty Girl Chocolate. But for some reason, she's letting Pizarro put on her head so Pizarro could save face. That it was her idea. It wasn't. I've been saying that over here for months and months and months and months. Did I actually do it? No. But they never give me a chance to. Every time I tell them an idea, they just take it and run with it. Every single idea from the dating show to the cooking. And when I first brought up the cooking, Poverty want to be like, oh, James said it first. But then she want to say she did it when it's convenient. Like, no, I don't know what James did, but it wasn't that last thing. I know my concept of a cooking idea. That's when the challenges started because I came up with that idea. So when they started doing my cooking challenges to death, because you're not from Harlem, I hate people copying me at like unless I gave you the okay. But for the most part, I like to do things new, right? So the minute I came up with the concept for, I left the cooking challenges alone because I brought it up, they overtook it, fine. Then I brought up the idea for the dating show. They did the same thing again. That's why I'm keeping my ideas to myself from this point forward. But yeah, we had a little debate about that because Pretty Girl Chocolate was under the pressure. She came up with it. I don't know why, because she didn't. But yeah, I had to check. Like, I don't know. She's trying to help. Poverty safe place. Yeah, they keep taking my facts, and then they want to lie about it. And I also remember, now this part I don't know, but I could have sworn Pretty Girl Chocolate told me, "Oh, Poverty's gonna co-host." Never happened, and she came late. But I don't know why they keep kissing up to these people, because these people are not gonna support you. They're gonna actually steal your ideologies and call it a favor. I ain't going down like that. Nah, they keep stealing my shit. But don't worry, on my second page when I monetize it, we gonna be talking about that shit in memberships. So ain't nobody gonna be able to take that shit. They ain't gonna even be able to see it because the ideas I got and the connections I have, they ain't gonna be able to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second. Hey, Vibrant. Yeah. So anyway, I I wanted to do the Oxtail version of because I've done it before, but I don't think I did it on camera. Now I was calling it mocktail, but I don't think that's the correct verbiage because I have actually made it an actual mocktail, and that's different. That's way different. It's no meat involved. It's like all vegetables. I did it with like the celery root, and then you got to do like some beans and like it was a lot. But that one was salty as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. But that's when Chrissy, who is a big content creator, she loved the idea of my concept, and she told me she's gonna try it. But I did tell her it came out mad salty. I was like, I think I did too much with the oxtail seasoning. But yeah, so I did it today, but just read my book was right because it didn't taste like oxtails, but it was still really good and flavorful. But yeah, with the smoked meat is different, it's different. You gotta really go soul food with it. Yeah, so lesson learned. When you're dealing with smoked meat, it's not gonna it's hard to like and do. But I did hear that saying. That's why I usually use fresh meat. But it came out really, really good. I'm so proud of myself, and shout out to Just Read My Book because her instructions paid off. It really did. And we did it on Pretty Girl Chocolate channel. So yeah, guys, check that out. And we're gonna rotate it. I guess I got next week. So I suggested baked chicken, they own starch, cabbage, and Just Read My Book is gonna help us with the pea cobbler. Hey, Just Read My Book. Yeah, yeah. But it always happens. But I actually told Pretty Girl Chocolate she could still this idea. I don't know why she didn't admit it, but it's fine. Cause yeah, it was like just few months. It was supposed to be me, her, and Heat Wave. Cause Heat Wave is Trini. Just Read My Book got the Spanish, and we were trying to get Trini Girl in here, but because Trini Girl cooks sometimes and put the pictures on her page. Yeah, but my goal for when I have my real page like set up, we're doing a membership, so it's nothing for them to steal because they have to pay to steal shit. So yeah, that's what I did later on in the day. Wasn't too much drama. It was my idea, just you my book. It was. I'm gonna find a thing. I'm gonna find a. Oh my god, it's fine. I don't know why. Like I don't know what it is with giving Uppity her credit. I don't. But like it was a lot. Like Pretty Girl Chocolate said, she was supposed to co-host um Poverty's neck bone. No, 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 no. Before Poverty announced she was having a neck bone challenge, and the only reason why Poverty even stood down, it had nothing to do with Pretty Girl Chocolate. It had everything to do with Demetria Lit all day getting in her ass. But you know what? I'm backing away. They like it. I love it. Keep trying to keep trying. That's what I could tell y'all. Keep trying with these people. I don't never try. I just do what I want to. but so right before the neck bone challenge though, right? I was over at YouTube Cameras. It was my idea. You already explained it. Do it. Okay. You don't have to see it though. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Just remember, it's fine. No, anybody that watched my page know it was my idea. And this is not the first idea, but I didn't say Pretty Girl Chocolate stole it from me, but I'm just saying like this would be another idea Pizza is trying to steal via Pretty Girl Chocolate. And the reason why she's trying to go through her, not because she cared to support her, because according to Pretty Girl Chocolate, Pizza was coming to co-host it. And when I brought that point up, she said that no, I was supposed to support her. I was like, nah, that's not how that went. But like I said, it's y'all see better than me. And this is the only reason I brought that up first out of well, not it was well, it's actually in context because prior to the neck bone challenge, I was over at YouTube's cameras, right? Now, there are certain people I don't watch in the beat sector, and certain people that I introduced to the beat sector, I ain't gonna never watch because they dusties. Dusty as fuck. And let me say this again, because I was so bad the other day and somebody cashed at me. So I'm gonna make the correction because they cashed at me. And they're a black male supporter of mine. So I just want them to be clear because they did cash at me. And like I told them, hopefully they'll see it. Maybe I'll send them $1 back with the link. Um, it's not that I have anything against black men at all. But when we're on the internet, which we are, I when I initially, because I've never been an internet person, unlike these bums y'all see in the B sector that swear they all this and that, the only thing they do is sit on their pages begging. They don't like that's another thing. Before I even get into that point, I'm gonna get to you, Cash App person. But don't y'all think it's strange? All these bitches in the B sector claiming they young, fun, and fine. They pretty young things in the B sector. But meanwhile, all they doing is sitting around a bunch of older women, because that's what the B sector is. Y'all can include the gays all y'all want to, unless you're talking about gay women. The B sector is majority women, okay? And it's always hindered to the little bit of men in here. And it happened to be the gay guys. Hi, Shanice. I'm not biased, but I think it's really strange that how many women in this sector are male identified, and it's not necessary, not at all. But yeah, I just find that strange. But yeah, anyway, to the person that cashed at me on the internet, even in this sector, unfortunately, with so many goddamn women, I don't dislike black men. I don't know why people get that impression about me. I don't dislike black men. But when I first came into the YouTube, any type of internet space, put it like that, because I wasn't even on YouTube like that in the beginning. So I can't even blame YouTube. I think it was more so Facebook group chats, like the groups on Facebook. I noticed that I was coming across as a mammy, but see, nobody had to correct me. I corrected myself because when I came to the internet, I came in just with the relationships that I know, and that would be my dad, my uncles, my cousins, my brothers, and males that are in my life on a daily basis. That's the only thing I can go off of. But then I had to be a woman and understand that not everybody has those experiences, including me in my dating life. When I started dating, it's not that I couldn't get a black man. I couldn't get a black man of the caliber that my dad set the president for. Like my dad, he did certain things, so therefore I was like I was used to certain things. So when it came time to dating, this is why they say your dad is your. Well, I think whatever all these things that's going on, I don't think it's healthy to say your dad is your first boyfriend because some of these girls' dad took that literally. But yeah, your dad is the first person, the first man to show you how a man's supposed to treat you, and he could do that via your mother, so you can see that growing up. But once you get to be like old enough to understand, yeah, then he's gonna show you like how a man's supposed to treat you. That's how it goes. And when I started dating, and I wasn't allowed to date as a teenager, my dad said he told us we could date when we were 16. Every single daughter my dad had, and he had four of them. My dad had four girls, one boy. I promise you, we all had the same story. As soon as our 16th birthday came along, he changed the whole shit around. All of a sudden, he had something new to say. And we was not allowed to date until we was 18. Long story short. Put it like that. But um it was good it was good for the fact that I got to watch some of my friends and associates date. Hey lovely 2.0 and uppity. Be sexist gay, not women, but gay. I know it's more gay men over here, but I'm saying as a whole, it's more women. So, like I said, I don't want to discount the gay women because the gay women over here don't be crying as much as the gay men. But I do know that there are gay men over here. I wasn't saying they wasn't. But my thing is this: my dad showed me by example how a man is supposed to treat you on during different age groups, right? So when I initially started dating at 18, because I couldn't date prior to my 18th birthday, I could not date nobody. My dad just wouldn't allow it. And my dad is not a guy to run over. He's just not that type. So, well, he wasn't that type. God bless that. Um, so when I started dating at 18, the only thing that saved me, I think, was my observation skills. Because I wasn't allowed to date anybody and stuff like that. And I was really sheltered, like we wasn't allowed to go here, there, whatever. Um, I just watched my friends going through a lot of different things. I watched my brother, who was like a year younger than me, but because it was a type of sexist attitude going on what men can do versus girls. Like my brother, he could travel wherever he wants to, but I was not allowed to do that. My brother could have girls over. We wasn't even allowed to have male friends. You know what I'm saying? So I got to watch my brother and his friends, and being that me and my brother are like barely a year apart, but we are actually a year apart. I got to see different aspects from different age group from my brother and his friends, which mind you, we're in the same age category, and I'm getting to hear conversations. You know what I'm saying? And then my youngest uncle was 10 years older than me. My dad was the oldest child, you know what I'm saying? So I got to hear a lot of things and see a lot of things before I actually started dating. So there was a lot of things I didn't go through, and there were some things I did go through that probably wasn't even necessary. Who knows, you know? But I do know this: like my first boyfriend, he was American, a Cancer. Literally and figuratively. um, but yeah, I did. I was green to a lot of things, but some things I wasn't. And one thing I wasn't green to is standards. Never. Hey, Kalia Boo. Hold on, guys. Hey, you two cameras. Yeah, so with that being said, the majority of American men I came across, they cannot meet half of the standard that I'm used to by the men in my family and the men in my life that are my friends. They will never ever be a sexual connection. Like majority of my friends, they might as well be my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it would literally feel like incest. You know. So, so the person that cash at me, I don't dislike American black men, but I always tell black women, go where you are celebrated. And I cannot personally date out my race, but I've had better um relationships when it comes to like basic needs being met with Caribbean men. And with even within the Caribbean men, Jamaican men. I don't even want to date I don't want to deal with Haitian men anymore, ever. If I could help it. But like I said, you got to be honest with yourself. And most of the men I dealt with, when it comes to Caribbean men, Jamaican men, they like I prefer traditional. Like a lot of black women I know, they're not traditional because they have to pay half the bills and do all of the housework. It's weird to me. Yeah. And on top of that, deal with colorism. I can't do it. So I don't want to sound like I'm hating again, but nah, I just prefer not to deal with American black men. But do I dislike them? No. I could never. I have a son. You know what I'm saying? My son is Harlem through and through. His mama and his dad is both from Harlem. So yeah, I can never feel that way. But no, I'm not. No, let's stop that. Go to bed. Hold on. He said Tito Jackson just passed Uppity. What does that mean, the sage? Because like I don't know why American black men are that way. They the most colorist people. They will say that biracial women are black women, but they don't want to admit that black men from dysphoria are black men. They're still black men. And that's another thing I don't like. But see, my daddy, maybe because he's my daddy, he got that understanding. You know what I'm saying? And not that that's a good what you call it, because my son father, he just a dusty nigga by anybody's standards, but but anyway. My first guy, he wasn't dusty, but he was horrible. Like I won't date another cancer man because of him. He's a cancer, like literally. Oh, I just read, like it just registered with me. Oh my God, Tito Jackson just died, y'all. Prayers up for him. Prayers up for Tito Jackson. Sorry to hear that. Damn. Death comes in threes. So that was Frankie Beverly and Tito Jackson. Lord child. I hope nobody else go. But I know it usually comes in threes though. But yeah, for the person that cash out me, I really don't have any issue with American black men. They just never fit the standard of what my American dad said for me. Jamaican men have. You know what I'm saying? A Haitian guy pretended to, but child, he was lying. But yeah, that's it and all. But if it makes y'all feel better, all my sisters' husbands or American black men, if that makes y'all feel better. I don't want it. Well, one of them dates a whole woman, so I don't think that matters. Yeah, that's crazy, and that's something that a parent doesn't want. The Ain't that crazy? The Jackson parents are outliving their children. That's crazy. Rest in peace, Mr. Tito. But Tito was the quiet one because I was thinking Tito was the other one. I don't think that's Tito. Nah, Tito is not the one that had the baby with the. Is Tito's sons the three L? No, what was that group called with the sons? Three W, something like that with the W's. But yeah, I was over at YouTube cameras, y'all. Let me tell you guys this. We don't want to get on a sad note. Child, YouTube camera finally, for those of y'all that didn't want to be bothered with YouTube cameras because of Rex and Shakira, y'all are finally free, child. Y'all free, free, free. Rex is a straight up drunken retard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would come on YouTube camera link and he would be typing in the chat. I forgot the name he had, but it wasn't his name. So that's why I didn't recognize him. But he be talking not shit to me. And mind you, it depends on what panel he's on. Because when I first met Rex, it was over at Max Boogie panel, right? And he was like, "Oh, Uppity, that's that bullshit they trying to do to you in your sector, this and that." But mind you, before all this shit happened, I had been on Max Boogie panel. So I had been talking to him here and there. And the first time I met him, I had to curse him the hell out because he doesn't know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. So you ain't gonna be talking to me crazy. So I had to curse him the fuck out. I ain't gonna hold you. So when I see him again, I thought he was gonna be on it, but he was nice that time. Maybe he likes being cursed out. I don't know. And so eventually, they had tried that bullshit that they tried over here with Nala and ACS, whatever that. So he's like, Uppity, that's wrong as hell. They trying to do that. I beat my kids, and I was like, first of all, I don't even hit Nyla, but if I did use corporal punishment, it's not against the law. And he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But what's your cash app? I said, oh no, thank you. If you want to support me, just come, like my page, share my video if you can. That's what I told him because I already heard that majority of the women that he was sending money to, there was some type of naked pic conspiracy. Nah, Uppity doesn't do that because I'm uppity, Ain't it make ain't a guy in this world can show you a naked picture of me. And if you find one, let me know because I'm gonna sue the fuck out of her because it was done without my permission. But I don't deal with guys that roll like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about it. But he was like, he was asking me for my cash app. I did not accept his cash app. And I told him, and so I did say that. So with me saying that, I had went live and then he came to my page. And then he was like, Uppity, let me get the link. I said, oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I see how he is on panels, But then when he started going to other pages like Computer Back Break, then all of a sudden it was a different story, which is fine with me because I don't care. Like, I don't know why certain people, let me not even keep it on men. Like, if you're a woman with a certain type of spirit and attitude, I don't want to be around you either. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like with men, I don't like belligerent men that don't have no type of respect. And like, it's a way to get your point across without having to go through too much. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with women. And I don't like people with women. I think my big issue is I don't like girls that are mean unnecessarily. I don't like pick me's. Y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like mammies. That's my number one. I don't know why I say that. But yeah, that's the thing. So I had, and then Rex had started his shit. It didn't matter to me. But next thing I know, every time I'm on YouTube camera platform, he just doing all of this and doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? But he's a gaslighter. And you can tell who has been gaslighted by him by their reaction. Because I heard YouTube camera, she was coming at Coolin. And my thing is like, why would you ever have to come at Coolin the way he disrespected the fuck out of her? And then this is why mammies are dangerous. YouTube camera is standing on business like a real woman should. And she was basically saying like he don't got no money like that. And I don't believe he do. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga with coins like that, he don't have to sit here and tricking nobody cash out in the B sector or even like whatever. Like he would be like with IG models if his bag was right like that. You know what I'm saying? And did they go to Dubai and eat doo-doo? You never know what they'll do for your cash app. You know what I'm saying? Because that's way less extreme probably. And 9 times out of 10, especially if you look at the girls that be over here arguing about him, you can do way better in the looks department. So I'm like, why the fuck is Coolin giving commentary on Rex? He disrespected the fuck out of you. It's not like he did what you call it, fish more better. He didn't do her much better at all. He basically, as drunk as he is, he was triangulating. And guess who's still in the triangulation? Even though he kicked her to the curb, Coolin. Like Coolin, how dare you talk about Rex and who he is and isn't attracted to? When Rex got it out here that you showed your titties. I hate when she sit up in here and pretend like, oh, somebody said it. He said it. He said you sent him titty pictures. He said Lady La sent him titty pictures. He said both of you bitches was broke and needed the money. That's what he said about both of you hoes on that day. And you are the only one doing it. Now, does Lady La, because Lady La is not really light skinned. So does she have brown skin privileges? Because when I had to curse Rex the fuck out and he called for Lady La, Lady La came and sat right in the chat and didn't say a motherfucking word. And I said what I had to say to her. And she wasn't even bucking up or nothing. But you doing whole lives cooling. I don't watch your ass. So I was kind of shocked when I heard YouTube cameras live early. I'm like, what the fuck is Coolin talking shit for? Girl, the way he played you for a couple of dollars, you should shut the fuck up and hope your name never get mentioned. But like I said, when you a mammy and a do girl and desperate, you never know. She even had the nerve to say, because when YouTube cameras like he try to talk to everybody, she's like, well, he don't try to talk to everybody. No, bitch, yes, the fuck he do. He tries to talk to everybody because he has no respect for himself, much less anybody else. Like YouTube camera was talking some real shit. And you literally in the middle of a court case fighting over a dusty nigga who put your tea out here. And I bet you he sent you $10 or $20 or at best 40 for some titty pics. Bitch, bye. How your kids gonna run for president? Girl. Hey, Black Texas cowgirl. What's up, boo? So yeah, I didn't understand that. But like I said, a lot of these women, they are just wrapped up in situations. It could be other women, it could be men, and it's not all the time sexual because clearly Rex made it clear he's not into cooling sexually. He prefers Lady La. And he called for Lady La. And Lady La, this is not oh my hold on. Because her dad is not hold on. Okay, guys, talking back. But yeah, cooling is like, oh, I feel so bad for her kids. No shade. It's the truth. Like, girl, this nigga played you, and you out here trying to talk about what type. Like, are you his wife? Clearly, his wife would know what type of nigga he is. That's why she put him out. But your ass is over here defending him over 20 motherfucking dollars or some shit. You weird ass bitch. Go the fuck away. Go sit down and read some case files before you have to do it behind the county jail again, bitch. Or prison. Whatever the fuck you be going to. Like, these bitches are weird. And stay trying to talk shit. I don't get it. I'm just happy it's not my daughter's place. But yeah, I wish YouTube camera would have kept on with her commentary. Ain't nobody into that dusty ass drunk nigga. But see what it is people have jealousy, whether it is known or not, like subconsciously or consciously, they be jealous. But they wouldn't have subconscious jealous because I think they know they jealous. But in my opinion, people that do suffer from subconscious jealous wouldn't have that issue if they take the time to get to know themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Self check is the best one. And then, because I was over there. You took care of like what? Catching up on tea. So I guess Shakira was over there letting Rex curse her out. And I was like, "Are you surprised? Are you surprised?" It's been a couple of people. Why y'all think um VS ass was coming at YouTube cameras? They was mad at her little shine. Was trying to get in her head. And then she had some fake friends, in my opinion, that was feeding into it. Gratitude cough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you're a real friend, if my friend is shining and I'm not, or whatever the case may be, because that's what it is. And that's how it be sometimes. Is it a blessing when you and your friends could shine at the same time? Absolutely. But there are going to be times if you're friends long enough. I'm talking about real true friends. If you guys are friends long enough, there are going to be times where I shine more than you or longer than you. But as long as I'm sitting here dropping jewels and trying to help you shine with me, and I'm not trying to make you put more to mine than I would to yours, because at the end of the day, you can't, especially okay, we're talking about like a public arena, right? You can't make the public grab onto nothing. And if the B sector ain't show you nothing, it should show you that. You know how many people spend their days and time cash shopping and uh kissing ass and whatever the fuck they be doing. And it don't be working out for them. Because at the end of the day, these quote unquote popular B sector content creators, they only could pump but so many people at a time. And you know what I'm saying? Like, especially y'all already seen them argue about it. Right? Y'all see how many all these quote unquote top CCs copying my content, but I wanted it that way, so I ain't complaining about it. Y'all see these people, they be in rotation, literally. And and then the people, okay, let's speak names. Poverty, computer back, official peen sucker. They're in a rotation, and so is Lady Nika. But I don't got too much for Lady Nika. I'm just saying she's in the rotation. I think Yaya wants to be back in that rotation because she was trying to act like she wasn't before. And then Ness is trying to build Dicklet Ness. She's trying to build a rotation. But Ness' problem is she's so insecure. Like she has no security, not a drop of it. So the type of people that she has around her, she can't create a rotation. Not with those type of personalities. She might as well just go ahead and go live herself. And that's heart of hearts. That's how she wants it. That's why she will never change. But the rest of them, they at least recognize, or they gotta have something to give the people. But they're not truly friends. They're not. They, but at the end of the day, that leaves the rest of you on the outside trying to get in, and they love that situation. That's what drives it. And then the people in the bottom of their little totem pole, they always feel the heat. And if they don't do good, they know what happens. So when y'all see Computer Back had ODS up there, ringing him across the fucking hot rods, oh yeah, it was a fact. Y'all see how she was talking to him? Why ain't nobody do a live about that? Only thing I heard was fellow. I heard pep speeches from King Roman News. So like it seemed like he was trying to build ODS up. If y'all don't think for 1 minute the reason Sir King let ODS get that interview was because of how Brianna raped that nigga. She was like, that whole interview when she called ODS over there after that so-called group discussion or group chat, whatever the fuck she got going on over there. He called them to the carpet and raped them. I ain't gonna act like I heard child. I was couldn't enjoy it like I really wanted to because I can't stand that fat stink bitch. But I enjoyed it. That's how I know it was good because I slightly enjoyed it, and that bitch never gets any pleasure. Uh-uh. I'm just like a man to her. I get nothing out of seeing her or feeling her. Nothing. So yeah, the fact that I felt the tingle. I can't say such enjoyment, but I definitely got a tingle. That nigga ain't got no job. And she know it. But I enjoyed that shit. Let me tell you. He was like, people said, I can't remember damn. I just started taking notes. But that's how they do you. But they don't hide that characteristic from them. But and you know what, to be honest, that is the B sector way. I done seen it happen so many times in the B sector. I don't know why people still build their channels that way. It's ridiculous to me. Like that's dumb. You're gonna build your channel off of these? Child. The OGs like to say they don't got no heart, but they do. Some of them do. But these new ones, child, they'll walk, they'll hold your hand right till you get to that top of the cliff and kick you the fuck off. Some of them will put a knife in your back before they do it. Some of them will shoot you in the back before they do it. And if they nice, they'll just kick you. But at the end of the day, that's what they doing over here. If y'all haven't noticed. Hey Joyce, what's up? Hey Miss Joyce, how you doing? Miss Joyce in the building, y'all. But yeah, it's always funny to me, like when people be trying to build they channels up for certain things. So like, see me, I'm just the type of person. I give people the rope to hang themselves. I ain't gonna argue with you about nothing when it comes to my feelings because, like I told you guys, and if you've been around me long enough, you already know that about me. I tend to like be overreactional sometimes, emotional, like I like to say. I am, and sometimes I'm a crybaby. But sometimes when people cry, you need to run away and fast because some shit is about to go down. You know what I'm saying? I cry for different reasons. I do happy tears, I do sad tears, whatever. But what one thing I don't do is letting people fuck over me. It doesn't resonate with my soul. I don't know what Lolo got going on, but I ain't had that, not even as a child. So yeah, that's another thing. Back to YouTube cameras. Lola was over there. And while I do not want Honest World talking about me, I'm not gonna curse him out if he wants to do commentary about this. I don't if I'm talking about you, you can talk about me. But certain people, I just don't feel like they can talk about me in a certain way because they anyway. Anyway, we're gonna get past that. But the way that Honest Row is trying to handle Lolo, the whole panel, bothered my soul. And I'm so happy that other people in the chat were trying to hold Honest World accountable because he was going hard at women. So it seemed like Honest World picked a side. He's gonna he's gonna get his views like the other gay men over here do, attacking you women, asking you women questions that y'all can't answer them. Y'all can't ask of them. You know what I'm saying? So just be ready. And I'm glad Uppity made her exit early. Because the way he was talking to everybody. But like I said, you see how they only feel comfortable saying their true feelings to certain people. And they get mad when they think they could try me. Like I told people, you're gonna wind up like everybody and this motherfucking platform that don't like me. Don't talk to Uppity crazy. Because I'm gonna talk to you crazy each and every motherfucking time. When you don't expect it, when you least expect it, all of that. Yeah. Like I have a lot of adjustments to make in life, but letting a hater and disrespectful motherfucking live is not at the top of my list. I'll be lying to you if I said differently. A hater and a disrespectful motherfucker, they can never do that because I'm not doing that to you. So don't do that to me. Don't try to play in my face because yours will be dismantled first. You know what I'm saying? So I just let people think they doing something until it's too late. And that's when Uppity becomes a bad guy. And I really don't be giving no fucks. That part. But anyway, yeah, so Honest Row was up there really handling Lolo. And people talk about I like this side of Row. How? I prefer that Row address the people he so badly wanted that dumbass fake church bitch. Oh, let me say this. Naturally Lux ain't nothing church about you, ho. If you was a real church woman, you were like everybody. And when you initially came up there, you was coming up there kissing Ness ass. And you thought you was gonna come up there and say something to Lolo because y'all was in the same age group. You ain't nothing but a Ness do girl. But until you and let me tell y'all something, you fucking fake supporters of Ness, until y'all let Ness grow up and be a woman instead of and she keeps saying 29 years old. Y'all need to have a members only lie. What happened to her at 29 years old that she can't get past? Because she been past that age years ago. And her son need her to do better before it's too late and he no longer give a fuck. But I guess because y'all kids love her, y'all don't care if Ness son does. But let y'all tell her. She thinks she got fans. But yeah, Natural Love, don't you ever say a motherfucking thing to me again because I'm going to keep dragging you. I hate disrespectful ass bitches like you. You thought because I don't disrespect women that's older than me, you thought you was going to come at me crazy? Bitch, your chances been ran out. You was out of three chances like a couple of months ago. So yeah, it's up and stuck with you, Natural Love. Watch your motherfucking mouth, bitch. So anyway, give me a second. I'm sorry, guys. I had to calm down. Yeah, my ancestors is not mad at me because you a fake ass bitch. But anyway, hey TC. But anyway, we gonna move past that. So yeah, so Ro was up there questioning the fuck out of Lolo, but ignoring all the questions that other men have for him. So yeah, so y'all be prepared to Honest Row being real comfortable cursing out women and acting like he's above responding to men, just like the rest of those faggots. Let's move on. Then I don't know. Some guy caught people at game was up there and talking about intrinsic. So he was trying to keep it cute, but not too cute. Like, child, if you're gonna be honest about intrinsic, be honest about intrinsic. Intrinsic behavior is not black sector news. Everybody know intrinsic is a do girl. She's been being a do girl in the B sector for years. Like, has intrinsic been being a do girl in the B sector as long as the black sector? No, of course not. But intrinsic has run out of options in black sector. I guess y'all only interested in her now. Why you think intrinsic is being a do girl? You're rewarding her behavior. People are the game. Why you asking these double sided questions? You're rewarding intrinsic behavior by dealing with her because intrinsic been trying to do shows for years now, and not one of you people from the black sector ever wanted to be bothered. Okay, so that's why intrinsic is kissing Ness ass because on the communities that she deal with, Ness would be an asset. Nowhere else though. But you got to start from somewhere. And now that we know Ness is talking to bots, I mean, I guess you could spend $100 and get your own bots too. You don't have to go through her. That's my thing. But yeah, so I just feel like the age group, because I'm starting to feel like, and I know it's not the case, but it's starting to feel like I'm in the age group of high school. I didn't play high school game in high school. So forgive me when I get annoyed and don't want to do it in the B sector. Of all places, imagine that. Uppity not wanting to play high school in the B sector. Like it is what it is. Like if more people would be honest about their intentions, you never know how far you can get. But it's too much. I want to be down going on. Not enough realness going on until mad days. That's why I rarely have mad days. I got shock days which turn into mad days, but I don't have mad days. And I don't think is and it was crazy to me, as crazy as the B sector getting with these age group of people, they still feel the need to outsource. So that means all you women gaslighting computer back Bree, she's still trying her hardest to prop up remix. Most of you guys will put an order protection on him in real life, and she's fighting tooth and nail. Like, be for real. Be for real. I don't understand it. And I don't think I have to. You are the one causing bullshit. Your delusion and writing ain't down on us, so people have to strike and take your patience. Uh, you take that thought to your wherever you come from, child. You was in YouTube cameras chat. I already know who you are, but you're not getting no clout over me. My message is gonna stay clear because it's universal. And I just want the B sector to be better. And as far as I'm concerned, the B sector was made by the subbies. It's the subbies that dictate shit. Clearly in this sector. Cause y'all, the majority of y'all top CCs are bums. Any other sector you go to, even the goddamn Mo3 sector, meet up and do some shit, even if it's nothing but a motherfucking cookout. These bitches can't even afford to do an elaborate cookout. Like they can't afford to have decorations and just cook in their backyard. They can't afford to do none of that. Like even if it's a problem of doxing, there are places you can rent and do these things. If you don't know how to do these things, there are people you could hire. But the issue is this: these bitches have no friends. Not a friend. They don't have a man either. Because the protection wouldn't be a problem. So when I say they don't have a man, they don't even have men in their life. It's a reason why they associate with certain people. Because YouTube cameras ain't gonna hold you. She had me on the fence wondering about her. But like I said, people have to take their own process. And it's not, and y'all can't say like, oh, no, 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 no. It has nothing to do with me. Because both of the two, I had nothing to do with. When Rex was polite to me, I was polite to him. He could lie about it now, but plenty of y'all seen the videos on Mac's channel, and then he even admitted it on other platforms. He offered me cash apps. I said no. I have no cash app to show for him. I don't know his cash app. I refused it. No, 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 no. Every time you giving cash app to women, there's always something coming up sexually. And not only sometimes it's not only sexually, but it's usually both. Sometimes it's only one thing, but it's usually both. But what I can say, I never heard anything sexual about him in YouTube camera. I've never heard that. I just always heard him trying to flirt with her, and I've always seen her resisting it, you know? But anytime he gives you money, he thinks that he can talk to you crazy. I've seen it with other people. And like I told you guys, I'm under the religion. I don't think I'm special. You can't give me a goddamn dime. Because the minute you try me, I'm going ham. And what are you gonna have to say? And he had nothing to say. You see, when I went off on his ass, he went calling for Lady Law. And she said her ass right where? In the motherfucking chat. Because I checked her before she even get to the panel. But at least she had enough respect for herself. But I don't know if she was coming to the panel or not. But if she was, she had more respect for herself than Cooling. I said, why the fuck are you calling her for? Didn't you just say she sent you titty pics because her son was hungry and she need them cash apps? Didn't you say she going around talking about 10K and it was only 3? And at the end of the day, she already had embarrassed herself to me by bragging about 10K from Rex. And he said it was only 3. That's what he said. And he said that, you show him titty pics and your son needs to eat. That's not gonna happen with me. Even if any guy that I'm involved with in a how you say biblical way, they would never disrespect me like that online. Ever. I'm uppity bitch. For real, for real. You won't catch no guy ever online talking crazy about me. Not I don't deal with those type of guys. And that doesn't change because I'm online. Like I told you people, if I didn't have children, they could think I was a virgin. But like I said, and that running back to the person that cash at me, that just goes back to like the black men I had in my life and how they treated me, how I see them treat the women around them, around me. The girls, like I've seen how they treat girls they like versus they didn't like, but it was never at the level that Rex talks to people that he claimed he be trying to flirt with before or after the case. The men in my life, they don't move like that. You don't get no points for shit like that. Like I seen them treat side chicks with more respect than some of the men that these women deal with. I won't call them women; they're females, dumbass bitches, if you will. But I've never seen the men in my life treat they. Okay, let me put it like this. I'm saying it wrong. The men in my life, I've seen them treat their side women better than the women on here that these men deal with them that they call friends. I can't do it. You ain't talking to me crazy. Because if men want to sit here and have this reputation for having emotional control or whatever, more emotional control than women, fine. Act like it. Get treated accordingly. Like you're not talking to me crazy. And half of these men, they don't do nothing for them at all. Petty ass cash app, please. Self respect is priceless. That's why I get back to the, and then them using that homosexuality as an excuse never flew with me from the beginning. Never like that. I don't care what you do in the bedroom. If like I thought people that were from the community, main thing was they wanted to be treated equal. So just because you drew it in the butt, you get to call me a bitch? Hell motherfucking no. Just because you do it in the butt, I got to pay your bills like you my son? Absolutely motherfucking not. Go out there and get it like a man, bitch. And I'm gonna tell you, be a real man. I don't give a fuck what you do in the bedroom. You gotta be a real man. As long as you got a thing between your legs, as long as you got a, I don't care if it's a nub, whatever you got, that's what God designed for you. Get to it, nigga. That's how I feel about it. I don't give a fuck what you do in that bedroom. I ain't treating no gay man like a woman. Fuck out of here. But yeah, some people do it. I don't. That's why a lot of people don't like me, and it's fine. But like I said, you can tell how women get treated in real life, or how either you can tell what type of men they're accustomed to, or they desperate. Either they're not accustomed to men, or they just desperate to have anything with a penis around them. That's to me. That's the only two things it takes to deal with somebody like Rex, Shakira, ODS. It's a couple up on here. I could see how some women could deal with King Roman news. Would I? No. Mm-mm. Like I said, I expect the man to have more emotional control. I'm way too emotional to be around emotional ass men. I am. I need a man to center me. That's in friendships and love. I don't want no nigga that's emotional like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like it's not okay for a guy to cry or whatever, but I do kind of judge guys that cry all the fucking time or want to be like they want to be reactionary like me. I don't like men that try to compete with women. Women, just put it like that. You can't do what women do. Just like certain things women can't do what men do, you can't. A lot of men they have to come to that realization. You can't do what women do. It's unfortunate most of my audience don't watch Big Brother, which is another thing they try to copy off me. But you see, they computer backs. She slowly but surely stopped talking about it. But like I said, I could even watch the feeds if I want to because like Big Brother is embedded in my family. Like that's me, my aunt, and my cousin thing. Like that's our thing. Like we back to like we can go back. So my aunt's always gonna watch it, but I don't like the way they got it this year. Like even if you pay for the service, you can't rewind and tape, and that's bullshit to me. But anyway, I think they slowly but surely easing it out, even with the hosts and stuff. But it's a guy on here that covers Big Brother. When I tell you he's so good at it, he gets it because Big Brother is like a thinking game. And if and the reason why I like Big Brother because I have used some different people techniques in real life. Not on the B sector, yeah, not that important. Trust me, it's not that serious. But I'm talking about in real life. I have used some Big Brother tactics and it has actually worked for me. But this guy, I'm not gonna give him a shout out. But anyway, he's really good. But the problem is he's sexist. He gets it from a black perspective, but he will never get it from a woman's perspective. And and I find it hard to believe. Like I feel like he's too intelligent to know he's not being a hypocrite. He's too intelligent to know he's not being a hypocrite. But he does it every freaking time. So I feel like if I'm going to empower a woman into a certain position, I would like her Not only to be intelligent, but to be aware of her surroundings. Stop being pick me's. And like I said, the B sector is the first place I ever came to. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about I'm gonna just say it. Well, the B sector is the first place I came to that even the gay women are male identified. Like how? How? That's crazy. Now I don't think gay women gotta automatically just hate on men or whatever type of men, but a lot of gays, child, male identified. And you can't do nothing about it. But let them live. But yeah. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. And the type of shows I like, especially reality shows I like, and then the people I like that cover them, that's how I even found the B sector. Well, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I found it through Justin J and Wiley, but yeah, just people doing reaction to like reality TV that I watch for like it be on other levels, but mm-mm, mm-mm. But yeah, some of these guys over here that they allow that stuff with, I'm like, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? And like I said, even though there are some gay men over here, they compared to the gay women, they're not that high in percentage. It's a lot of gay women over here compared to the gay men, but y'all always catering to the gay men. That's weird to me. But hey, I get called homophobic when I bring that point up. Y'all love to pick up a dusty nigga in the sector and make all the excuses, but I notice any women over here, y'all nitpick at every little thing. It doesn't matter who they are and what they got going on. The only people I find funny is the one that thought they were special, but they will soon see. But when you're not a girl's girl, my only problem with this woman like that, if you're not a girl's girl, don't be coming around to girl's girl looking for protection. Like that be the shit that pissed me off. Yeah. But you can't even see watch it happen because it always happens. It always happens. And it's like a weird cycle. It's like, damn, am I in like it be feeling like Groundhog Day sometimes. So that's why I be saying certain things because I just certain times I just be getting pissed off. But normally the days that I'm really, really pissed off, I try not to even be online. Like I don't even go live or whatever. Or even if I am I'm sorry, even if I am online, I just don't be in any type of sector where like it could be argumentative. But yeah. You just gotta live and learn. That's what I said. I'm not saying I did to nobody anymore. I learned that today. Like I'm just it's okay. I'm not saying nothing. I'll keep it to myself. But yeah, one good thing that came out today, I know YouTube camera, we don't have to deal with Shakira or Rex anymore. And Rex is annoying. And the majority of the people that have him around, I don't be around them. So that was the one place, and it was so annoying. Like even if I wasn't talking to him, he'll be typing to me in the back chat, like "nigga, go away. You didn't give me one cash app, so don't be saying nothing to me." That's why that's my reward for not taking no money from you. Leave me the fuck alone. but, but yeah, what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock, guys. I'm about to go to bed, so I have to get up in like 6 hours. But I just wanted to come say that I had fun today. I learned how to make some callaloo. I had a great time at YouTube's cameras. I found me a nice little air pump. What I paid like $15 for it. I got to answer my cash app. No, I don't dislike American Black men. I just don't like the collection of them and how they move towards Black women. And so just because my experience isn't bad, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't acknowledge others' experience, if that makes sense. Like when Black men as a collective start speaking better about Black women as a collective, then I'll do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna point out things just like they do, but I'm not gonna be lying on nobody. But anyway, you guys have a great day. So kisses. Mwah. I appreciate you guys. Later.